Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Can you all hear me okay? Can you see me okay? This is going to be one of my last live streams in this studio. I'm moving soon, hence why we've got limited lighting in the background. I've already started moving stuff to the new place, so we're getting very close to being at the end of an era in this location. So yeah, it's a new chapter in the new studio, and the setup is looking sick. show show pics of the shed. No, I'm not showing pics of the shed yet. It's massively different since the last episode of the studio build. Massively different. So you'll see it soon. You'll see it soon. I'm just waiting for some things to get sorted. I've today I had to get electricians in to fit new power cables into the new location, which cost more than my entire budget for the whole build. Just like all of that entire budget, that's what it costed just to get the electricity into the building. So that was depressing. But how is everyone? How have you all been this week? If I'm looking away from the camera, by the way, it's because chat is down here for me. Well, technically it's down there on the screen as well, isn't it? It looks like I'm looking at chat. I am looking at chat, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut up now. The next studio build episode, when is it coming? It's gonna be probably under a week, maybe in the next couple of days. Most of it's filmed. There's just some other bits I need to do with the edit and stuff. So Sad Live 20 Cyberboy gift memberships, you legend. Thank you, man. What a legend. Can we all get some love to Sad Life in the chat, please? I'm just reading through the comments. W Gifter, damn right, damn right. Will I be buying the top tier pre-order package for GTA 6? Yes, because of course I want to review it. Of course we do. What a legend. Sad Life, you're a legend, man. What an absolute legend. Gifted 50 memberships. Dude, what? Thank you, man. That's 70 total memberships there. All right, everyone, we need love in the chat for Sad Life. We need love in the chat for him. Like, immense love. What an absolute legend. That's crazy. That is crazy. Mate, you're a legend. Mate, drop me a DM later, man. I need to thank you properly. What a legend. Do I think we'll get physical copies of GTA 6 at launch? That is a good question, and one that I don't really know. And originally, I would have said yes, we would have got physical copies for GTA 6 at launch, but a few people have raised the idea that it could be a huge security concern, so I don't know. David, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Thank you. Massively appreciated. That is an awesome last name as well. Fogelstrom? Strom? What a legend. Midnight launch, right? So for previous Grand Theft Auto games, obviously we've had midnight launches. For Red Dead, there were a few, but it wasn't that big. But I'm hoping we get midnight launches back, because I'd love to go to the store at midnight and buy the game with everyone else. Like, that'd be amazing. That was a whole vibe, man. I remember in 2013 for GTA 5 at the midnight launch in my local town. Like, there was loads of me and my mates just stood outside the shop, and we had to have an adult with us because we couldn't technically buy it. And it was amazing. I loved it. I'm just catching up with chat, guys. Sorry, I just scrolled and realized I've missed a ton of chats. Sorry, everyone. When do I think trailer 2 is going to drop? At this point, if it's not before the 15th of May, I'm never going to bother making a guess again unless we get more info, because it's just... you know, a few people spoke about this. TGG spoke about this as well. Like, if back in 2023, if we had to pull like a random number out of our ass of like how long it would be between trailer 1 and trailer 2, no one would have guessed over 500 days. It's unheard of. Unheard of. Unheard of. Let's have a look. Do I think June seems likely? Yeah, I mean, June's entirely possible. There's been a lot of misconceptions. So let me rewind a little bit. We had Strauss Zelnick did that interview with Bloomberg, and during that interview, Strauss said that Rockstar Games are going to be looking, well, not particularly Rockstar Games, but the games developers underneath Take-Two are looking for more condensed marketing cycles, so they're more likely to release trailers closer to release dates. A lot of people have taken this as GTA 6 Trailer 2 is coming close to the release date, and that's not what he said. He said that they're looking at doing release cycles, marketing cycles closer to release dates. Now, if they weren't doing that, we would have got the trailer a year ago. But because they are doing that, because they are doing more condensed marketing cycles, Trailer 2 would be around now. Trailer 3 would probably be in 2 months, 3 months. Gameplay trailer would follow shortly after, and then would get the release trailer, which would be around October. So when talking about like a shorter, more condensed marketing cycle, we're already there. We're already talking within that window. We are in that condensed marketing cycle now as we speak. So yeah, a lot of people are saying Trailer 2 in August. No, definitely not. Am I going to play Doom Dark Ages? I've never been into the Doom games, but maybe I should check them out. Maybe I should. Yeah, they're probably just going to do marketing in like a month or two after it actually releases. Well, I think that we'll still have all the trailers before release, but I do think that ongoing for the next 6 months to a year, we will be seeing repeated trailers and constant ongoing marketing. With the new Borderlands release in September the 12th, do you think that GTA 6 is likely to come out in October, presuming the game isn't delayed? If it's going to be October, I reckon it will be the last week of October, because that's the anniversary of Vice City. Or I do think November's on the table. I mean, November is the anniversary for Rockstar Games. November is a good time to release. It's perfect time to buy gifts for Christmas for people. I think they're going to try and capitalize on the holiday season for sure. And thank you for the super chat as well. What a legend. Visitor number 23, €2. Thank you, man. London at midnight with money on me. I get knifed. Fair. London's pretty interesting. I was saying it depends which parts of London. Depends which parts. Do I think the 6 on the ground in the GTA Online pick was a little hint? No, I just think that's... I was joking when I did that. It's actually a road sign on the road. It's nothing worth looking at. Don't read into it. I was just having a little bit of fun. I know I tweeted about it, but don't worry. Is there a chance that they won't drop a second trailer? Yeah, no, they will. They kind of need to, because the first trailer was about Lucia. They're not just going to release the game without explaining Jason. Yeah. Rockstation says, seems to me Borderlands was moved due to Ghost releasing early October, really leaves late October wide open. Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's a few theories. Obviously, I dropped that video today about it, but I think no matter whatever the true reason is for Borderlands 4 being released a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks early, a lot of people are saying it might be to do with GTA 6, might be to do with Ghost of Tsushima, it might be with to do with other games. The truth is releasing the game earlier before GTA 6 comes out is going to benefit them anyway. So I don't think there's a rhyme or reason behind it. It's just they're thinking, rather than having maybe an 8-week period where they're going to dominate the market, maybe have a 9-week period where they dominate the market. Whether that's been fueled by conversations between them and Take-Two, we really don't know. We can speculate, but I've also heard, since I posted that video, I've heard a lot of people say that the owner of Gearbox Software, Gearbox Studios, whatever they're called, the people behind Borderlands, apparently he's known for being a bit of a bullshitter. So we really don't know. That's other people's words, not mine. Am I going to stream GTA 6 when it's released? Of course. That's pretty much probably all I'm going to be doing. What are the chances that Trailer 2 drops on May 15th, right before the earnings call? It's possible, but I don't think they'll drop the trailer before the earnings call. I think they'll announce a trailer before the earnings call. So if we go back to November the 8th, 2023, that's when Sam Hauser made his string of tweets about them announcing the next entry into the Grand Theft Auto franchise in December. That was made in the afternoon, well, in the UK time, it was made at about 1 p.m. on the day of an earnings call. And the reason why they do that is just so it gives them a bit of freedom to talk about it during the earnings call. And of course, before the earnings call, gives like 6 hours of the stock price going through the roof, which obviously makes investors happy. How do you install that eyeball mod that makes them look like big X's? I had to remove my eyeballs, unfortunately. Max G, thank you so much, man. Massively appreciated. Do I think GTA 6 will have more gore or nudity? GTA 6 will definitely have probably more nudity, but probably not as gory as Red Dead Redemption 2. I did a full video about that. In fact, I did about 3 videos going into the ins and outs of that, but yeah. Indy, thank you so much. 100 Aussie dollars, thank you. In about 13 days time, we'll get Take-Two earnings call, which could mean news with GTA 6. I was about to say 13 days time, but remember you're in Australia, so you're now tomorrow. Yeah, and you're 100% right. I think when it comes to news about GTA 6, there's a few options for the 15th of May. In fact, I've got a podcast coming out tomorrow, Project Vice, where we talk a little bit about this. But the core options are, firstly, that they just say what they've been saying already, that it's on track for the end of the year. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing, maybe. Other option is that they announce a delay, or Rockstar announced a delay a few hours before, and then that's confirmed during the earnings call. That'd be a bad day for stock prices, though. I don't know, maybe that's an opportunity for them to do that. Or the other option is we get some sort of confirmation from Rockstar in the hours before or the days before the earnings call that everything's on track, everything's going as planned, and realistically, we don't need to worry. That's optimism, that's hopium, that's copium, that's all of the above drugs, but it's possible, and I think that's a good way for us to look at it. They're the 3 most obvious options, in my opinion, anyway. But I'm willing to be wrong. Will you do videos on Mafia and Ghost of Yote? So I won't do video on Ghost, because I'm not that interested in it. I might do. I might play it and just see if I like it. But Mafia, yes, 100%. Mafia is definitely down my alley. GTA 6 will be over £100 for sure. Maybe. I think there will be versions of it that are, but the digital version, I reckon, just for the sake of saving face, they'll probably price that down a little bit. Maybe the physical copy will cost more. I don't know. It's really hard to say because Rockstar doesn't tend to do what every other gaming company does. And although a lot of gaming companies are just pulling prices out of their arseholes at the moment, I don't feel like Rockstar would. They'll probably be a bit more calculated with the way they approach it. Bro, I'm building a PC, so anyways, I'm going to play 2 years after the release. Yeah, the thing is, I'm currently in the process of like sorting out a PC because I do everything on a MacBook and PlayStation Pro, so I don't do anything PC wise at the moment. That will change in the next month or two. Well, actually, I've already bought some bits for a PC build, but that's a whole different video. But yeah, I'm now thinking, do I spend all the money on a PC build when GTA 6 comes out? I'm probably not going to use it. Maybe might use it for live streaming. I don't know. Do you think you'll be able to be a nudist in GTA 6? I don't know. Alan says, I guess GTA 6 is a reason for there's not much cool boats added to GTA Online. Yeah, maybe. I think obviously boats will be a focus of GTA 6. It's a big thing for Florida. So maybe their lack of attention to the boats in GTA Online and GTA 5 in general are more of an indication of why add them to GTA 5 when it doesn't complement the map, where it will complement the map in GTA 6. So yeah, 100%. PC is so confusing to build and run. Yeah, I know. I've had to talk to about 50 people to figure out what to buy for a PC build, and I still have no idea if I bought the right stuff. But I am now poor, so the studio build combined with buying stuff for the studio, so with the studio build, I went into it thinking that I was going to spend about like $2,000. I was like about £2,000, which is about 2,500 US dollars, or maybe a bit more now. I went into it thinking that would be my budget, and I'm already 3 times over that. Yeah, But there will be full videos coming explaining the cost breakdown. Do a face reveal when GTA 6 get released and you're doing gameplay live stream. I won't be doing a face reveal, unfortunately. Did someone buy Boaty Boy? You built like 40 PCs already. I built one PC before, but it was rubbish. It was like the base spec PC and it just about ran Word. So what's my PC specs? Well, the PC isn't finished yet. You'll see there. There'll be a video coming out about it. Am I renting that studio? No. I wish. No, the new studio is going to be mine. Well, it is mine. I just haven't moved into it yet. I've just been building it. That's the thing though. Like moving from this studio to the new studio is really difficult. I've had to get a removals company because it's not just the studio; it's my house as well that I'm moving. Yeah, it's why a removals company is so expensive. Can someone explain that to me? Got like a van for 2 days, and it's like, well, no, sorry, two vans for 1 day, and it was about £700 or like $1,000. Crazy. How much is the total cost right now for the new studio? I'm not going to go into the cost of the actual buying the studio because privacy, but just the renovations, everything so far, including getting fiber put in and 100 meters of power cables, we are up to like £7,500. Yeah, I just almost threw up in my mask thinking about it. But it's an investment, you know. I'll make that back, hopefully, if YouTube works out. Why so much wait to drop a trailer? I think the wait for GTA 6, like in terms of the distance between trailer 1 and trailer 2, is very tactical from Rockstar's part. I do think there's two elements to it. There's like, yes, business decision, it's really smart. We're all going to get excited anyway, whatever, I understand. But there's also the other side of me, and you know, I'm happy to talk ill of Take-Two Interactive because I've had a bit of head-to-head with them. I'm not a massive fan of Take-Two, but Rockstar themselves, obviously I built my channel off the back of Rockstar, and I don't want to bash them too much, but, and this is a huge but, I do feel like the wait between trailer 1 and trailer 2 is a little bit inconsiderate of the fans of Grand Theft Auto. Like, they could just drop an update, or not even a trailer or screenshots or anything. They could just acknowledge more acknowledgement of the game. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my take on it. I think it comes across like a bit disassociative. I know Rockstar have been hiring people to manage the community side of things. That's why we've got the Discord and all of that. I know Rockstar definitely put more effort into that stuff. But at the same time, like, all of that's pointless because they're just giving us a place for us to talk to each other, which GTA creators, myself included, have our own Discords. There's forums, there's Twitter, there's Reddit, the GTA 6 Reddit. Like, there isn't a place that Rockstar have given us to communicate with them. So I feel like it comes across a bit disingenuous from them a little bit. But I'm not trying to bash them. I'm just saying it how it is. Necqua, you've been a member for 14 months now. Jesus, thank you for your support. Massively appreciated. And the new studio is good. It's getting there. We're about 75% done with it, maybe, give or take. Even game companies that are scared to release. Yeah, 100%. So like before I did YouTube, I edited for other YouTubers, but I also edited for a few games developers, just their social media content, like photos and stuff like that. And they've all had conversations with me, all the people I used to work with. They're all like hedging their bets on when to release their own IPs because they're genuinely worried about when GTA 6 is going to surface on the market. So, you know, as fans, yeah, we're being held to ransom really, but the industry's kind of been held by Rockstar. Splans, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I just want to say that Cyberpunk had a lot of nudity and a huge amount of gore, so why wouldn't not GTA 6 be able to? Very good point, but it all depends in context. So when it comes to ESRB, they have some like basic guideline rules, but the copy that games developers can get of all their guidelines is so specific. Like, you can show a nipple if within a certain time period of that scene the character doesn't swear, for example. Like, there's so many loose guidelines that it's the same. In fact, it's more strict for TV, but you'll see there's very weird decisions that are made that are really hard to gauge. It's also worth remembering that Cyberpunk wasn't available in every single country. Some countries did ban Cyberpunk. I think it was only 3 countries, but Rockstar is obviously going to try and make the game commercially viable everywhere. So, do I think that Rockstar are too lazy? I know crunch culture is a big thing in Rockstar, but I feel like the main team of Rockstar North have taken us fans for granted. No, not of course not. Like, the difference between Rockstar, like, so Rockstar like 15, 20 years ago, the crunch culture was so bad that people would literally sleep in the offices. Like, people would sleep at their desk or they'd work 20-hour days. Now, Rockstar employees are still working 3 hours after they're due to go home. People are still working late into the night and having those stressful routines, but it's not breaching on laws now. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not here to comment on that. But it's not in a situation where it's worrying for the health of the employees. None of the teams are lazy, and the people I've spoken to at Rockstar, whilst they don't tell me anything about GTA 6, they do tell me that everything's full steam ahead. Yeah, I don't think any of the Rockstar employees are lazy. I mean, they've got like nearly 6,000 employees across all of their locations, so maybe there are some lazy employees there, but I doubt it. Rockstar are happy to fire people if they if they don't perform. Sorry, I had to check my phone then. I keep getting notifications from YouTube when it says that my stream's dropping out, but I think it's okay. Sad Life, so hyped for GTA 6, it's crazy. I feel you, man. I keep going in waves at the moment of being like really excited and then having like a week where not that I don't care, but it's just I don't think about it that much. Like when I was posting the Paradise content, for me that was a break. It was like, I think for that period of time, GTA 6 didn't occupy my mind, but now I'm right back on it again. I go in and out with waves of it, and you guys will see that in the content. All right, thanks, Iber. I've got my question answered. I need to sleep. It's 10 p.m. here. It is currently 9:30 here, so sleep well, and thank you for your questions. Stream's all good for me. Yeah, hopefully the stream's fine. YouTube's been really weird with the past few streams. It's like it tells me it's dropping out when it wasn't, and then it did start doing it. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. We can dream. Oh yeah, something else I want to talk about. So the Take-Two Interactive's earnings call. So on the 15th of May, I'm going to be streaming the Take-Two Interactive earnings call on the channel, so you guys can all, go and watch it. I will say though that during Michael, by the way, thank you for that chat, massively appreciated. During the live stream, I will be pausing the call to talk about what they're talking about. Now, there's a few key reasons for it. Firstly, if people want to listen to the Take-Two Interactive's earnings call, they have it on their website. If you want to listen to it without it being interrupted, you can watch it there. But secondly, copyright. So I know a few YouTubers that did also stream the last earnings call, myself included, that received copyright claims. I didn't, for some reason, but I know a lot of people did. So by pausing it, talking through and explaining what's happening during the call as we're listening to it, it basically transforms it into fair use content. So that's why during the owners call, when they talk about something, we'll pause it and we'll talk about what they've just said, and then we'll continue. So it means that a 45-minute call might become a 2-hour live stream, but hopefully that explains. What do we do as a community if it gets delayed? I'm hoping GTA 6 isn't delayed, and my reasons for it not being delayed are purely selfish. So if it gets delayed, my plan is if it comes out at end of October, I've got like 4 months of just making story mode content with a bit of online stuff, maybe like 1 or 2 online videos a week. But then next year I do want to go on holiday, because I haven't actually been on a proper holiday in 7 years. So I do want to go on holiday, but if it gets delayed, that's going to ruin my plans for next year. So I'm being fully selfish about it, but I would like to have a week off at some point. Do I think Rockstar watches my channel? So weirdly, I know a few Rockstar employees do watch my channel, because I've had a few reach out that say that they enjoy the videos, but like, I don't know if any of the actual developers watch my channel. I think a few of them do, because a few of them had conversations with me, but I don't know it, you know, I don't know if they're engaged with my channel. I have, during one live stream about a couple of months ago, I did see a Rockstar dev that I know in the chat, which was cool. That was really cool. I was a fan of that. Hi Cyberboy, do you think Rockstar considered the upcoming influencer aspect of the actors who play Jason and Lucia to promote the game in the right way? I think the characters for Jason and Lucia, who we believe is Maniel Perez and Dylan Rourke, I think they're going to have a very profitable next couple of years, you know, all the events and stuff. But I do think it's going to be a shock to the system. You know, they've only done relatively small roles in stuff before, which is why Rockstar hires them. But to be launched from that to being recognizable everywhere you go, that's going to be tricky for them. They're going to be probably the biggest actors in the world for at least a period of time. Like, and then they'll die down a little bit. But yeah, I do feel for them. It's tricky. Like, I look back in the videos I made a year ago, like saying who they are, and I'm not sure if it was morally or ethically the right thing to do to make those videos now. I've deleted a couple of them because I feel like it's drawing attention to them when maybe they don't want them. But at the same time, I don't know. We'll revisit that. Maybe it's a good thing that I work at 5 a.m. or not. If not, I would have missed this stream, Cyber. Oh yeah, it's very early there, isn't it? Well, thank you for being here. Massively appreciated. And sorry if the notification woke you off anyway. Am I leaving right now? Leaving where? No, you're a Chihuahua. As your name says, Lappy Dog. Oh, okay, I'm just reading chat. My glasses have just fogged up, so I've got an air conditioning unit on over there. By the way, can you guys hear the air conditioning? If you can, I will turn it off. But I couldn't open the windows today because it's cleaning. Now it's about to rain. But yeah, so I've got like mad energy tonight. I'm all over the place. Any places I would ever visit? In what sense? Sorry, guys. I'm just reading chat. I'm enjoying it. Does someone know the actor's Instagram? Yeah, you can probably find it. You can't hear the AC at all? That's incredible. Wait, can you actually not hear the air conditioning unit? Really? Because like in here, it's proper loud. I can't hear myself think. Hi from Germany, Sandy. How are you doing? The AC is non-existent. Right, so I'm a bit furious then, because in the new studio, I'm bringing this AC unit with me, and I've had to spend an absolute metric ton of money trying to figure out a way to make that silent in the room. Like, I've got sound isolation and stuff and everything for the AC unit. Now I realize I don't need to do that, because when I move, I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to try and live stream every 2 days. And if I feel like it, maybe every day. So I've just wasted a ton of money on trying to make an AC unit quiet when you can't even hear it. Yeah, the microphone's actually really good. Do you know what? Like, a lot of people ask me what microphone I use. And this was sent to me by Toman Audio. It's just a Shure microphone. It's got a little 6 on the bottom as well. Not sure if you guys can see that. But like, it's not expensive. This isn't like a £500 microphone. It's like, I think it's about £90, so $100. I'm really impressed with it. And it comes with like software that does all the noise cancellation and stuff. So This isn't sponsored, by the way. I mean, Venom, channel partner, they're always going to be my live streams because these guys pay my bills. Shout out Chicago. Big love to Chicago. You know what? Chicago's got the bean, hasn't it? And I want to go and visit Chicago if that's the one with the bean. Do you think GTA 6 will be all over the news when it comes out? Yeah, I mean, GTA 5 was all over the news when it came out. And that game sold nothing in comparison to what GTA 6 will sell. So yeah, I think it will be. Wrenches at you. Do you know what's funny? So this mask was I had this set up before I played Watch Dogs because a few people are asking me to play it. So I did play it like a year ago. And then it's annoying because obviously I can see the comparison to Wrench, but I realized I don't like Watch Dogs. So I was like, shit, I look like something I don't like. Oh dear. Atlanta, shout out to Atlanta. What non-previous map location would you like to see as a map expansion? Bahamas. 100% Bahamas. GTA 7 won. Probably not in our lifetime. How many sales in opening weekend if GTA 5 sold 11 million? I've honestly no idea at this point. I mean, back then, people weren't buying games online in the same way they are now. I mean, they were, but not in the same volume. So it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. Do I think Donald Trump will play GTA 6 when it comes out? I have no idea. Hope you're doing well. I'm interested in starting a YouTube channel. I was wondering if you can guide me on how to set one up. Best thing to do with YouTube is just to start. I mean, every single channel, unless they had a major shout out, but every single channel you've seen start YouTube started with nothing. I mean, my first 100 videos on YouTube got like, well, apart from a few that did well, like most of them got like 60, 70 views. Like none of them did amazing. Indy, thank you. Wow, Indy, you're a legend. 50 Cyberboy gift memberships. Can we all get some love in chat for Indy, please? Everyone get love in chat for Indy. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Thank you, Indy. We all love Indy. So she moderates our Discord and everything you see happening on the back end of like moderating the community and everything is Indy, and as well as a team of others. We've got Dragono, we've got Apple, Crumble, Enjoyer, everyone. So massively appreciated. When I was watching the leaks, I noticed a file called Strangers and Freaks, Sidewalk Creep, and Elephant. What do you think these could be potential side missions? So I haven't gone into all of the side missions on the channel and what they could be. I glossed over all of them in one video, but the reason why I haven't gone into all of them individually is for one good and very key reason. I feel like speculating on very specific things that we know are going to be in there and from the leaks might take away some of the fun from when we see them. I've recorded a video speculating what every single world activity will be, and I'm sitting on that video because when the game comes out, I'm going to go back through and do a comparison with what I thought it'd be and what it actually is, and see how right or wrong I was. I'm probably wrong. I mean, in my head, that sounded like a really good video idea, but it might end up being shit and I might never post it. Any news about Rockstar Games Discord? In what sense? I think I left the Rockstar Games Discord. I haven't even checked. I'll check later. I don't even know if I'm still in it. Rajveer, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? 70 to 80% of all buildings should be enterable. I don't think it'll be as high as 70 or 80%. I think a good 40 to 50% would be absolutely insane. If you really think about it, every other building being fully explorable would be incomprehensible. So if it is anything like 70%, my brain can't even begin to fathom what that would look like in a game engine. I'd probably just explode thinking about it. When will trailer 2 come? Probably soon, probably not. That's the best I can give you for that answer. Trailer 1 frame tier list, please. I think it was Dark Space that said I should do I think it was like an eye color comparison or something. And I started taking like screenshots and freeze frames out of the trailer because I was gonna do it as like an April Fool's joke, but I realized that I'll just get backlash for doing it. Clean Sanchez. I just wish we got to see our boy Nico. Or Nico Bellic. What is the minimum system requirements going to be? Not even worth thinking about, as it's not releasing on PC, but I imagine it's going to be... I reckon one of the reasons they're not releasing it on PC is because the minimum spec requirements for PC would be so high at the moment. I reckon that's why. Do I think San Andreas VR died due to Mark Zuckerberg wanting to censor it, or just GTA 6 taking up more time? Purely down to... Oh. Ooh, I can't answer that, I'm sorry. Could be either or. As you know, GTA 5 was inspired by Heat and Sopranos. What movie do I think inspired GTA 6 off the top of your head? That is an amazing question. That is going to get its own video. I'm screenshotting that comment. You are a legend. And I will, of course, credit you. I think movies that inspired GTA 6 will be Fast and Furious, well, Too Fast, Too Furious, the second Fast and Furious movie. That was quintessential Miami. I think there'll be some 80s Scarface references, and obviously that ties back into Vice City. I think there'll be some sort of New Money, Wolf of Wall Street 80s references. And I think we'll probably have a lot of references maybe to Dexter. What other good Miami-based stuff is there? I'm probably missing off the important ones. You guys, Bad Boys? Yeah, of course. Why did I miss that? Bonnie and Clyde, of course, but that's obviously not a movie. That's real. Let's have a look. Miami Vice, yes. Dexter Morgan. Yeah, I think Dexter will be referenced in some morbid ways. Baby Driver. I've seen. Yeah, I've seen Baby Driver. He's the guy that drives the. Is it the Mitsubishi? If it's Fast and Furious 9, we ain't playing 100%. Like if these dudes end up going into space and stuff. I remember. I think it was Fast 10. Was it Fast 10? I can't remember which one it was, Fast 9 or something. I was in the cinema, and when they went up into space, I genuinely just walked out. I'm like, I'm not interested in this. CSI Miami, yep. Magnum PI, I've never seen that. John Wick, maybe. Yeah, I think the good thing is like Vice City as a whole, and Miami, let's just say Miami, it's got so much heritage in cool stuff that's happened from the 60s to the early 90s. There's so many things, especially movie references, I think they'll definitely reference. Obviously, even in Vice City back in the day in the game, they referenced Scarface and all of that. So I think it's really cool. I think we'll have a lot of stuff. The space part is very silly, I think. Yeah, the thing is, Fast and Furious was interesting because it was a story about vehicles and people that are interested in vehicles, and then it's all of a sudden transformed into a Jason Bourne movie. Like, it's no one. If I want to watch like Mission Impossible, I'll watch Mission Impossible. Jetro, yo, how's it going, man? Fast and Furious. Yeah, I think Fast and Furious, the first two Fast and Furious are really good. Tokyo Drift was really good, and that's it really. I mean, it's weird though, because the more recent Fast and Furious movies have the best sales by far, but I think like the first two were really good, and obviously Paul Walker as well. Like, there's no getting around that. He single-handedly increased the price of R34 GTRs. They are now just unattainable. Gregory, thank you for the super chat, man. I don't know about you, but I keep hearing some people on X saying GTA 6 trailer 2 won't come out till August or even September. What do I think? Do you think we'll be waiting that much longer for it? Nah. I think maybe like gameplay trailer might be in August. But I think we're gonna have Jason's trailer way before then, potentially. Well, who knows? It could be tomorrow, but like in the next couple of weeks, we'll have the Jason trailer. And then I'd say Jason trailer, then maybe a dual trailer for the both of them, gameplay trailer, then release trailer. That's just I mean, it's a variation of that. I guess is a variation of GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption's launch cycle. It could be anything in between that, or it could be completely different. We are just speculating. So I was reading chat. Emmanuel, hola. How's it going, man? What do I think plane/helicopter destruction will be like? Do you think it'd be improved or still just explode? I think it would be definitely improved. I think we'll see more dynamic ways that like helicopters can fall out the sky. I haven't really thought too much about planes, but I do think helicopters have a lot more interesting ways of crashing. And Rockstar will everything in every game they make everything incrementally better. They don't completely change anything. They improve dramatically on every single individual element, and that gives us a finalized, like, more complete and better overall picture. I think that's the best way to say it. What will my next video be about? So next video is the CyberVice podcast episode. What episode is the next one? 14? 15? I'm not too sure. Next one's going to be CyberVice podcast, and then there's an Inzoi video coming out. I might wait a little bit to publish that though, because I'm just doing a bit of fact checking on some parts of it. But yeah. What videos would you guys like to see? That's a good question that I haven't asked in about a year. So let me know in the chat. What would you like me to do videos about? I've probably already done it on the channel, but let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm going to read these out and I'll screenshot the best ones. And if it becomes a video, you'll get credited. Hot tub stream. Have heard people saying that some parts of the map will be flooded in case of a storm. Yeah, I saw that video. It was complete bollocks. So many channels out there just make shit up. GTA 6 videos. Oh, you're onto something. You're onto something. I'm going to do that. Do I think GTA 6 can come out in September? No, that's still classed as summer, isn't it? Not fall. Is it? I'm not sure. The movie inspiration for GTA 6 video. Yeah, I'll definitely do that one. That's a really good idea. I think I already did it though. I can't remember. After like 500 videos, I can't remember all of them. Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. I did start that, but I was getting like 60 views an episode, so I stopped because people were getting annoyed that it wasn't really what they're interested in. So many people have already done it, so it's a bit difficult. Do I think the cables and power poles will be hittable with vehicles? I hope so. That'd actually be really cool. Like the actual cables having physics. That'd be sick. Compare Rockstar's marketing for GTA 6 to other games. I can't really do that because all we've had is one trailer. Am I going to cover Skate when it comes out? Yes. I've been in the playtest now for like 6 months and I'm addicted to it. I literally play it all day, every day. Like, it's so bad. There's genuinely been days where I haven't put videos out because I was playing Skate. The new one. My thoughts on GTA 6. I have no thoughts on GTA 6. If Rockstar wanted to share anything GTA 6 related, they would. Yeah, but you can still have thoughts about it, what you've seen so far and stuff. Video idea, car categories, which one's the most likely to be in the game based on popularity. I've already done that. I've already done the sorts of vehicles that would be in the game. I think that was about a year ago or just under. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Hey Cyber, which Mafia game do you like the most? Mafia 1, the definitive edition, the remastered one. Brilliant game. And considering it's not really like an open world game, it's more like a slightly free linear game. Absolutely amazing. Amazing game. To be fair, I am enjoying Mafia 3. I'm still playing through it. Like, I completed it. I wanted to play it again because I did a critical video of it and everyone said I should give it a chance. So I gave it a chance. And I'm not recording and now I'm not making a video about Mafia. I am starting to really enjoy it. So maybe I was too harsh on it before. Maybe that was the issue. Am I playing Ark Raiders? I'm not. Should I be? Do I play Hitman 3? No. I never got into the Hitman franchise. I know this sounds like I don't play any games now. Congrats on 40k subs. Thank you, man. Yeah, it hit 40k. I think about 40.5k now. If you're not subscribed, by the way, hit subscribe like right now because it massively helps the channel. And I love you all if you do it. So, have I played The Last of Us? Yeah, I didn't like the second one. The first Last of Us, I played that when it was released, and that was a brilliant game. It's one of those games that, like, I don't know why they tried to do a TV series. Like, why mess with something that's already good? Like, it's trying to capitalize out of something that's already successful, and the only reason it's successful is because it worked. Changing anything will mean it won't work. Do I like Metal Gear Solid? Haven't played that for years. I used to be really into it. I used to have loads of Metal Gear Solid merch and stuff. Got like beanies and hats and everything. Subscribe and join the Discord. Yes, the Discord is linked down below. What are some things you think they'll add for the player to do after the story to increase playtime, etc.? I think it will literally be the Strangers and Freaks missions. Like we've already seen from the leaked list that there's so many more. I think GTA. No, Red Dead Redemption 2 had 60 Strangers and Freaks missions, and from what we saw from the leaked list, GTA 6 has about 350. The Last of Us Season 2 sucked. Yeah, I feel that. The return of Tommy Vercetti, no chance, I think. I mean, his voice actor passed away, Ray Liotta. Sorry, guys, I'm still reading chat. I'm just reading. To be honest, I'm just enjoying hearing what you guys have to say. I'm just sat here just like, oh, that's good. I like that. But I'm constantly like, oh, I need to talk. But I'm just enjoying reading what you guys are saying. Jetro says, how long do you think it would be to 100% the campaign? When you say 100%, you mean the story or all of the side missions? I reckon with all of the side missions, I reckon like main story, like between 30 and 40 hours or maybe 45 hours. But to do all of the side missions, maybe 300 hours or something. I mean, knowing that there's like 300 Strangers and Freaks missions alone, say if each of those take 15 to 20 minutes, you're already massively bumping up that time. So yeah, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Oh, I got a thumbs down. Now I'm upset. Do I have anyone working in Rockstar? What do you mean? Do I have anyone? Yes, I've infiltrated them with an agent. If GTA 6 doesn't win Game of the Year, it's a scam. To be honest, Game of the Year is a scam anyway. Like, GTA 5 didn't win Game of the Year. As far as I know. I think it did after like 3 years or something. I can't remember there was a story about it. You guys might have seen it. I can't remember what it was. But the problem with Game of the Year is it worked, like, they rotate a lot of the panel judges. So sometimes they do community vote. Sometimes they do panel judges. And sometimes it's just based on like journalists that they bring in to help bolster the event. And sometimes a lot of these journalists may just be more interested in Roblox and Minecraft or whatever. So it's really difficult to say. Like, I reckon Game of the Year should just be based on reviews. Like, how many positive reviews does it have? What impact has it made to the gaming industry? Saying that, Astrobot was really good, and that did really well, and I think it deserved to, because like from a tactile game, like with all the controller sound effects and stuff like that, game was brilliant. Balatro being contestant says enough. I played it. It's good, but game of the year is crazy. You know what? You are 100% right. Like Balatro. How do you even say it? Balatro. I've watched the trailer for it and I watched some gameplay of it, and it was all right. It looks addictive, but being like classified as like one of the most innovative games of the year that has like the biggest positive impact on the industry, I think that was bollocks. I think the Game Awards 2025, this year's one, is going to be so juicy, because we're going to have like Mafia the Old Country, we're going to have GTA 6 in there, we're going to have, it's so many games. This year's one's actually going to be really good. Like, I reckon the right people are going to win this year. Right, guys, I am going to shoot off. The next live stream you see, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the next live stream you see will be in the new studio. Saying that, that's if I don't live stream next week. I might live stream next week. It depends. I'm moving in like 7 days. It all depends, like, because I'm going to be doing a lot of painting and stuff still, so I don't know. I might squeeze in a live stream while I'm still here. We'll have to see. When we get long streams, you'll be getting long streams as soon as I'm in the new place. So in the new place, streams will be like an hour and a half to 2 hours, but also they'll be more regular. They'll be way more often. The issue I have at the moment, I'll be brutally honest with you guys. Like, I can't live stream here all the time because this is the living room. So like, it's not just me here. It's when someone wants to watch TV, it's like I'm in their space as well. So I spend a lot of time here with my headphones on, but I can't be like noisy all the time. I also have neighbors here. New place, obviously, you've seen the studio. It's in the middle of like a field, so I don't have neighbors. So the new place will be, I'm even getting a sofa bed put into the new studio, so I can do late live streams in the UK. So it's evening in the US, morning in Australia. So we're going to have longer live streams for everyone to enjoy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, because I want to live stream more, because it's the only chance I really get to like talk to you guys backwards and forwards. But it's really genuinely difficult to like put a video out and then be looking at the clock thinking, right, I've got like another 2 hours before I need to be out of here, and I'm taking up everyone else's time. So it's trying to like balance all of those things in one. But when I move into the new place, I can literally just be like, right, I'm going to live stream. I'm never going to have a live streaming schedule, by the way. It's always going to be around the same sort of time, but I like the idea of just hopping on and, having a chat. I don't like the idea of it being structured too much, because it takes away from the vibe a little bit. But the new place, I'll be able to do gameplay on stream as well, so we can play some games together and have a chat. And before everyone goes, make sure you subscribe, because I'd appreciate that, and like the stream, because I love you all. Thank you so much for everyone watching and being here. Massively appreciated. There's some cool videos coming up, more studio videos coming up as well, and of course the move to the new studio. So yeah, I appreciate you all for being here, and I'm going to send you all a big love heart. Please work this time. You guys know how bad this is. This never works. Oh, it's not going to do it, is it? Yeah, it did it. Have a coffee on me. Thank you so much, Indy. I appreciate that. What a legend. Thank you all for being here, and I shall see you all in the next live stream.